Mysterious kind. The male Sigma is extremely enigmatic and rarely speaks. He periodically displays his powerful personality before withdrawing into his world. Women are intrigued by this conduct and have a strong desire for these males. Solo player. The Sigma guy doesn't always play well with others. He instead establishes his standards and takes his course. He decides the game to play and what the rules will be. He distinguishes himself from the rest of the group in this way. However, this does not exclude him from collaborating with others when necessary. Sigma men can do remarkable things in business or relationships. Watcher. He can perceive things well. He is a better judge of circumstances and people because of his keen observation, which frequently results in comprehensive analysis. He still makes mistakes, but he learns from them more quickly than some other men. This does not imply that he never makes mistakes. Rebel. The male Sigma is a rule breaker who defies convention. The Sigma male likes to exercise authority by defying conventions, whereas the alpha male seeks to do so by establishing them. Not because they dislike alpha males in any way, but rather because they have little regard for the rules of hierarchy. Independence and self-reliance. The male Sigma is autonomous and self-sufficient. He may have many friends, both male and female, but the only person he needs to validate him is himself. He does not depend on the strength of others to motivate him. The Sigma male is at ease on his own, and his confidence comes from inside, unlike the alpha male who needs a herd to exert his dominance over. Inquisitiveness. The male Sigma is a very inquisitive person. He is constantly seeking out new knowledge and experiences. He is constantly on the lookout for new ideas and information because of his insatiable curiosity. To his admirers, this may be a highly alluring quality. A genuine leader. The male Sigma possesses all the necessary traits to become an alpha, but he chooses his freedom than being bound to the position of authority. He prefers to work alone, but even if he ends up in a leadership position, he doesn't stay in that position for very long because he doesn't like being constrained by any social structure. His key advantages are that he doesn't need to make a point and that he doesn't needlessly stir up controversy. Lover of freedom. A Sigma guy cannot adhere to the standards that an alpha male values, and he makes no effort to do so. This is because Sigma males respect their freedom above all else. It's not necessarily that he has anything against the leadership of the alpha man. The fact that the Sigma males have strong opinions and can persuade others of them is one of their many scary qualities. Unfortunately, this is frequently interpreted as being cocky. The Sigma guys have mental self-control and are resistant to outside influences. Sigma males are very adamant about their views and principles and like intellectually stimulating talks. Despite having strong opinions about their values and ideas, Sigma males are always open to hearing what others have to say. The Sigma guys never make fun of others, not even when they say something unrelated. Male Sigmas are decisive. Sigma males are resolute, which makes them appear frightening to others. Do not misunderstand, Sigma guys are not rash decision makers. While carefully weighing their options, they avoid getting caught up in the choice-making process. The Beta and Omega guys, who occasionally experience paralysis by analysis when making decisions, are not like the lone wolves. The truth is that Sigma males always rely on their intellect and instinct to guide them in making the right choices. Nothing aggravates the Sigma man more, in my opinion, than witnessing others spending their time pondering over problems that may be settled quickly. They are less emotional and more logical. The majority of Sigma guys make decisions based on logic rather than emotion. When solving issues, they rely on their common sense and intuition. Males of the Sigma fraternity don't let their emotions influence their decisions. The Sigma guys consider the consequences of their choices before acting. Beta and Omega males are frequently intolerable to the Sigma males. In a world where information abounds, these guys are so uninformed. A Sigma guy will begin to avoid you once he discovers that you are uncaring and inconsiderate when it comes to matters that call for serious consideration. They refuse to let strangers into their lives. The majority of Sigma males are selective about who they let into their lives. They attempt to dot all the I's and cross all the T's before they allow anyone into their lives because they are aware that people can be inconsistent. According to the Sigma male's theory of friendship, it is preferable to remain alone and true than to be surrounded by imposters. Of course, the Sigma males don't want approval from others to feel confident. The lone wolves are aware of their identities, as well as what they are capable of. They, therefore, don't care what others think of them. They consistently uphold their morals. The Sigma men's unwavering adherence to their morals is one of their scary qualities. Every male member of Sigma is aware of his ideals and refuses to sacrifice them for any cause. The Sigma man cannot be persuaded to do anything once it doesn't feel right. And the lone wolf's behavior dictates what other people's behavior they find acceptable and unacceptable. No matter who you are, the Sigma male superior or the most dreaded tyrant, once you cross the line, he informs you outright. They are conscious of their limitations. Sigma guys are particularly good at pointing out behavior that they don't like since they are aware of their boundaries. Sigma men often reflect on their inner selves and learn about their boundaries and limits during their free time. With this in mind, they can spot any attempt by others to cross these boundaries right away. Testing a Sigma male's boundaries is dangerous since you can be confident that those boundaries exist for a good reason. Their rage can be intimidating. A Sigma male acting irrationally is such an unusual sight. His typical demeanor is reserved and peaceful, and it is quite challenging to rile him up. Having that, it can be quite threatening to observe a Sigma male go enraged. The fact that Sigma males are typically calm and laid back contributes to part of why they can be so frightened when they're angry. To arouse a Sigma male's rage, you have to be a nasty piece of work, but if it happens, get ready for a shock. They never forget. In addition to having a high IQ, Sigma guys have elephant-like memory. They are incredibly observant, therefore they recall everything that occurs to them. Having a good memory is essential for accomplishing the growth and self-improvement that Sigma males are so preoccupied with. They never forget when someone has tried to trick them, thanks to their excellent memories. Although Sigma guys are too logical to harbor resentments, they will undoubtedly recall instances when someone has tried to sabotage them. A Sigma guy will never forget if you have turned yourself into an enemy, even if he remains nice and cordial to you after.